Hello. Welcome.
Buenos tardes.
It's nighttime, so it'd be noches.
Buenos noches.
Welcome to another episode of Novels and Nightmares. This is session 8. Yeah. Hi, my name is Mint. My pronouns are he, they, and I am the dungeon master this evening and every evening that we play this.
No
way.
Alright.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Ariel. My pronouns are also he, they, and I play our party's cowboy paladin, Zakkas Austem. Pass it over to River.
Oh my god, you guys have pronouns? No way. Hi, I'm River. My pronouns are he.
Your pronouns are huh? Wow.
I'm just kidding, I don't have pronouns. Ugh, liberals. Anyway, I play Lunan. Fun little elf druid thing, dude, guy.
Sing!
My name is Sarah. I play T, the tiefling. My pronouns are she, her.
My name is Braeden. My pronouns are he, him, his. Shut the fuck up. I play Tomalton, TinkerTat, owner of Tat's one-stop shop for all your tinkering wants and needs. Tinkering, it's what I do. I'm just a little guy, and Mint is my master.
Oh,
Hello?
Lord.
I'm sorry, I didn't agree to that.
You want to run that by me?
I'm your
again?
aunt.
Did you guys, in honor of Emmy season, this is going to be an Emmy award-winning show tonight. Worthy of an Emmy nominee.
Okay, great. No pressure at all.
No. I don't know what's about to happen, but I'm predicting.
Alright, I hope so. If you guys move fast enough, we might get some good stuff. We'll see.
Speed run! We're gonna speed run!
Speed
Dungeons
run.
and Dragons.
Speed run.
That's me starting up the car. Called Wizards.
Alright. You want to do a recap?
Yeah. I love how you're not even asking anybody else this time.
Would anybody like to do a recap?
Oh, wow.
Braeden literally gets up and walks away.
Alright.
Oh, are you grabbing your notes so you can do the recap?
I was grabbing my notes so that I could take more notes.
I was saying, why don't you have your notes ready?
I
Are you-
always have my...
Are you unprepared?
Never. I was a Boy Scout.
Yeah, but you weren't an Eagle Scout, though, were you?
Hey, I was-
That's a sensitive
was-
subject.
it is a sensitive subject. I was briefly suspended, and that...
Can't say nothing. I was a Girl Scout, made it all the way to the top levels of Girl Scoutdom.
What's
I don't
that?
think
I don't think that's popular enough for me to know, I don't think.
What do you mean?
I mean, what is it, like Brownie? Is that the top one?
No.
No, that's where you
Literally
start.
The second one. I actually forget. They wear khaki though.
Alright, so last
Oh, they're
time...
seniors.
So,
Sorry.
so recap.
Seniors? Seniors? That's a silly name.
You're a
Well,
silly
no, because it's like because it's daisies, brownies, juniors, and seniors. Okay, I'm done. Sorry.
There's only 3 levels?
Four.
Or 4 levels? Sorry, I can't count. There's only 4? I'm so sorry, we're already getting...
So recap.
So...
I don't think we've ever gotten this off topic this fast.
Alright.
It's Emmy season.
It's Emmy level.
So, last time, our party entered the city of Nildrahal, a city known for its relatively kind of lax laws. Not necessarily, like, lawless per se, but, you know, a little bit lighter on those type of things. And immediately upon entering the city, Zach said that, you know, this is a place to learn some maybe a little more criminal skills to our lovely T, who is a junior adventurer, who Zach has taken under his wing. And so T made it her mission to learn how to pickpocket. From that point, we went over to Tat and Lunan, who went to a shop to find a simple cloak. This very simple mission, turned into an hour of accosting the poor shopkeep and trying to steal several times a cloak of invisibility.
Which reminds me, I need to send you those stats, Braeden.
Thank you.
This fight ended in an actual fight with the poor shopkeeper tied up and held down and beaten up pretty intensely. And Zach, who did not trust any of these people for long enough to exist for more than an hour without him, came to the shop and found all of those fears to be warranted, and walked in as Lunan and Tat were actively fighting this man. Zach stopped them, got this poor guy down, said that he would be good for the money that was, well, good for some of the money owed on the cloak. There was a little bit of intimidation there. So now the party owes approximately 2,000 gold, but they paid a fair amount already, so it's about 1,500.
Yeah.
For this cloak. Zach healed up the guy and left. From there, the party, I believe, took naps at an inn
I think so.
or something like that.
You guys at least like checked into it, and I don't know if you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't check in, or we checked in, but we didn't sleep.
Okay.
I-
So
We didn't.
I didn't think so.
I don't believe. You
I don't
did.
think so. I think that might have been, you might have confused the other inn, because we did take a lot of naps in there.
You guys are actually vaguely on a correct sleep schedule right now.
Yeah. So Tat stayed at the inn to work on some sort of mysterious thing that's totally not creating a gun. And
Definitely not.
Not at all.
and everybody else went to the fighting ring. Zach decided to try and make some money through fights, but these rings are special because, and I'll leave that one to you.
Cool. So, a brief explanation of the rings. Nildrahal has 3 different fighting rings. The main purposes of each of them are essentially to test out new magical creations that Nildrahal is famous for. So they have one fighting ring focused on magical weapons. So people come in and they can test out this new arcane technology. And the rules are essentially you get in, you fight, no armor, no spells, just purely the abilities of the weapons. There is a second ring that is focused on augmentation, which essentially means armor or any objects, magical objects that aren't weapons but give you certain abilities, as well as any things that people have created that can physically affect themselves, such as if they have, a prosthetic arm that they can switch out with a weapon, that kind of stuff. And the third ring is known as the Creations Ring. Nildrahal is the birthplace of the Warforged race, which, if you are not familiar with that, is essentially D&D's version of robots. So, Nildrahal's got bot fighting. And those are the 3 magical rings. We got a little peek into the weapons ring last session.
Alright, and that is about where we left off. Zach was going to fight again.
Yeah.
He was just waiting
You
for his
fought,
next
you
fight.
fought one
And won.
and won. Got a little bit of money, and you were fighting for a business, essentially.
Yeah.
And keep up for a little bit. I'm getting this thing to send.
Yeah, and so the fight went well. Zach won by pretty quickly with the blood axe, which was the fun part about the weapons ring is that you basically are sponsored by someone who created these weapons, so a blacksmith or an artificer or whoever who can enchant things to make cool weapons, and so you get to try out fancy weapons. You know, you get paid for it, and so you get some of the coolest things without necessarily having to pay for, you know, magical weapons. And as I love the dungeon master is still looking up some stuff. How did T's pickpocketing go? Sarah, you're muted.
You're muted.
T's pickpocketing went somewhat good. If I remember correctly, T was able to pickpocket Zach last time.
Yes, Zach and Baron.
And Baron. But they also got caught by someone when they tried to pickpocket someone on the street.
So they're still learning. For those of you who are just joining us, Baron is currently a NPC traveling with the party. Him and Zach are something.
So fuck it.
More than friends, less than lovers.
Yes, perfect. Thank you, River.
More than friends, definitely lovers.
We don't need to put a label on things, okay?
And T and Baron bet on the fight, and so they got, actually, and Lunan too. Bet on the fight. They all got some money back, and so it looks like there's going to be some more. There's a little bit of suspicion about the ring. They made it kind of sound like it's one of those places that if you keep winning, you're not going anywhere. So Zach is keeping an eye on that. And Tat has absolutely no fucking idea what's happening.
0. Oh, I can't remember. Did I roll to see how the stuff went?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Was it? I can't remember if it was good or bad.
You did decently. You've got some really good blueprints down, and you're about a third of the way there on that. But you didn't get much done in terms of like physically making anything.
Okay.
Oh, and also Lunan made a new friend.
Oh, also, can we say that I also spent some of that time doing the attunement on the cloak?
Absolutely, yeah.
Cool.
For sure. Alright, cool. So, yeah, last we left off, you had all just collected your winnings from your bets on Zakkas' fight. Everybody was, excluding Tat, who is hanging out still at the inn. Everybody else collected their winnings, are having a few more drinks, and Zakkas had indicated that he was probably going to do another fight tonight.
Alright, that's how we're picking up.
Yep.
So I believe Zach was, like, ready to fight.
Yes, I don't know if you had selected a weapon yet. So you can either use the same axe that you used last time, or if you want to use another weapon from the same sponsor, I believe there was a sword.
Does it change the amount of money that you get if you use a different weapon?
It can, because it sort of changes the stats, essentially. It changes a little bit of how likely things are to happen.
Okay. Does the sword change anything?
You'll have to go and find out. It's hard to know how it'll change until after you get your winnings.
Okay.
It's sort of it's a gamble.
Alright.
Because it all depends on how other people bet.
Okay. So, Zach will kind of go up to the guy and be like, so, I don't understand how this thing works. Do I keep fighting with this weapon all night? Do I switch it out?
You can do whatever you want. We've got plenty of options if you want to try something else. I mean, you just won with that one, which usually means that it's a pretty good shoe-in to use again. But if you want to try something else out and sort of give that, you know, a bit of time in the spotlight, you're welcome to do that as well.
I think I'll just stick with this for now and make it easy.
Alright. Well, you can go ahead and talk to Argoth. Get yourself set up for another fight. Keep making me some money.
Alright. So he'll go up to Ralph and be like, alright, I'm ready for round 2.
Right? Okay. Take a seat. Get you settled. There's gonna be about, 2 more fights before you go on, and then we'll get you in there. Cool. So you all can hang out, and you're welcome to either bet on the next 2 fights, or just save your money for betting on Zach, or not betting at all.
Zach's not gonna bet.
I'm gonna
hold on to it for now.
Hold on. Are you gonna? Did you say you're gonna bet more, T?
No, I'm just gonna wait.
You're just gonna wait? Okay. Cool. So T, you're probably hanging out with Baron, as Lunan is still flirting with Core. As y'all watch the next 2 fights, you see some really cool weapons, some interesting technology that you haven't seen before going around, until it comes time for Zakkas' next fight. So do you still have those stats for the axe? Sexy. Cool. So the announcer comes up and goes, and stepping into the ring again, we have tonight's brand new winner. Did you just tell them the name Zach? I think. Right?
Yeah.
Tonight's brand new winner, Zach, versus our reigning champion,
Shit.
Bray. And you see, as you step into the ring, you see a tiny little blue kobold holding a long staff step in and sort of like raise it above his head and go, "Ah!"
Zach's gonna just cock an eyebrow and be like, to himself, like, I know that he's probably really good. I know that. I could also just flick him.
He is just a little guy.
He's probably littler than Tat.
He is... Tad, how tall are you again? You're like... Are you like...
I'm gonna just want to make sure I'm being specific. So I'm gonna go. I am 3'2".
He is smaller than you. He is 2.5 feet tall.
He is the littlest
He is
guy ever.
The littlest guy. So he sort of does like a circle around the outside of the ring, lifting up this staff and like yelling to get people excited. Then he, as you guys get into your 2 places, he sort of holds the staff out in front of him and points at you and goes, I am going to crash you.
Alright, little man, you go ahead and keep thinking that.
I'm gonna go put some money down.
Cool. Alright, anybody who wants to do bets? Put your
I'm gonna
money
hold on to
down
my
now.
money.
I'm gonna put 5 down on Zach and 3 down on the little blue guy.
Oh, you're playing the field.
Cover all your bases, you know?
Okay. Baron's also gonna put some money down.
Brand's gonna do what?
Also gonna put some money down. Alright, go ahead and roll initiative.
But it sounds that Baron's putting money down on not Zach.
Who's to say?
I could tell by the tone of his voice.
Who's to say?
That's a natural 1.
Aw, nuts.
Yeah, nuts.
Okay, he got a 12 on the die, so he holds this little staff up in front of him, and you see him. He's gonna first use it without the thing. You see him stand there and sort of just yell a bit as he goes into a rage.
Fuck.
Right.
Shit, that means he has double hit points.
He also has a lot of attacks. Cool. Rage is a bonus action, yes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I can't do this other thing. Okay. So he's going to try to hit you 4 times. Let's see. What does he have? That is going to be a 9,
Nope.
a 15,
Yep.
a dirty 20,
Yep.
and a 24.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 of those hit.
This is not gonna end well. As a note, I do have temporary hit points currently.
You do. That is correct. And you are also fully stocked up. In total, between all hits, 13.
Okay, is there any
That is all, I believe, bludgeoning damage. Yes, bludgeoning damage. Cool. So he sort of starts yelling, comes up, slams the staff down. The first one you manage to sort of dodge out of the way. And after he just keeps swinging at you and just slams it into your side a few times.
Okay. Alright, Zach is going to be like, alright. And is going to come up and hit him twice.
Alright.
Which, I believe I have an extra +2 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yep, that hits.
$19 points of damage.
Nice. And is that what kind of damage? Some of that is necrotic, correct?
2 points of that is necrotic.
2 points as necrotic? Okay. I don't think that a rage affects
Bludgeoning,
necrotic damage.
bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
Okay. So 2 of that for sure. Right, and the rest of it was what? Not including the necrotic?
Slashing.
Just how many points, sorry?
Oh. 17.
17. So halved. You round down or you round up for damage?
It depends on the DM. Some people round up for bad guys and down for the party.
I'll do that.
But
So, 9.
okay, and then the second hit is 22 to hit.
That hits.
So 6 necrotic damage plus 13 slashing.
as you hit him with that axe, and you see that necrotic energy start sort of cracking a few of his blue scales, he somehow seems even angrier, and he holds this staff out in front of him, and you see above the top of it this radiant light appear as the shape of the top of a warhammer appears that seems to be completely composed of radiant light. So he then holds this and is going to go and try and hit you with that. That is going to be 2 17s.
Yep.
A 26.
Yep.
And a 12.
All of those hit.
Fuck. Alright. In total, between all of the attacks, that is 27, and it is now all radiant damage.
Yeah, this is not gonna hurt. I just don't have enough hit points for this. Alright. He's gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
19.
Oh, actually, sorry, I lied to you. That is more than that. Because he had the thing, so he gets extra damage. 27 plus... And it's an extra 8.
Shit. Okay.
What did you say?
19 to hit.
That is.
Okay. Okay. 23 points of damage.
23?
5 of it is necrotic.
Okay, cool.
How's he looking?
He's still looking pretty sturdy, but you have definitely put some dents in him.
Okay. Next hit. Doesn't probably hit. Fuck. 12.
Misses.
Even with armor off?
He's barbarian.
Shit.
Right, he's gonna take 4 more attacks on you as you guys sort of struggle against each other as the reigning champion and the new cool guy on the block. The crowd is absolutely loving this. Okay, most of those aren't gonna hit. One of them is. So a 9, an 11, a 15,
15 hits.
15 hits, and a nat 20.
That's gonna fucking seal the deal on him. I don't have any hit points left.
I apologize. So he's got that one and the crit.
Do the natural 20 first, in case it knocks him out.
I'm just putting
Gonna be
them
bad.
together.
it means death saves if he gets knocked out.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Alright, natural 20 does 15.
Okay.
Still up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. And then another 7.
7. He surprisingly is still up.
Still up. Alright. The fact that you hear the announcer start going like, never in the history of this ring as a newbie lasted more than 1 or 2 rounds with Bray. So, you're doing pretty good, even if you are slightly getting your ass kicked.
Oh, getting his ass whooped, more like.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's your turn.
Alright. $15?
15 hits.
Okay, cool. He's gonna do something risky,
Okay.
and he's going to cast. He's gonna smite.
Okay. Knowingly breaking the rules.
I don't know. He feels like this fight is rigged, so he's going to break the rules at second level.
I just wanted to clarify that you knew that
Yes,
was the rule.
that's
and
why
that
I did
was-
it, yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Alright, then I can reroll that. Much better. Okay. So, that is... $25 points of radiant damage. No, I'm sorry, 25 points of radiant and necrotic together.
Nice.
And then 13 points of slashing damage.
I already forgot how many points of the other.
13.
13.
Also, thank you for the clarifying. Yes, that's why I said doing something risky.
Mm-hmm. I know. I just wanted to make sure that you were making a choice to break the rules, not
Yeah.
a accidental break the rules.
Yes,
Cool.
thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, so that's just the first hit. That'll definitely, that's 14 on the die.
14?
14 on the die.
Oh, on the
Plus-
die, and then plus your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
And he's gonna do it again.
Alright.
And I get to reroll these 2 damage die because I have a savage attacker. That's calm as fuck. Alright. So that is 18 points of mixed necrotic and radiant. And then 17 points of slashing damage. And here's his justification for it. Because of his class, Gray gets to have armor and rage. And so Zach's like, that's not fucking fair, so I'm gonna make it fair.
Cool. So you go and hit him with those smites. You hit him so hard that he literally at one point does a comical like spin before coming back to face you. He looks fucked up. To the point where the announcer is saying like, I've never seen Bray look this rough in a fight. Fuck him up. But he is still standing.
Yeah. Which, he's gonna knock Zach out in this next one, but...
So we got he had a nat 20, a 22,
Mm-hmm.
a 23.
Does he take all of those hits? Because he will kill him.
We probably not. Hold, please.
Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna do the nat 20
Okay.
first. 22, 23, and a 16.
They all hit, and they're all critical as soon as he's down.
So, we'll see what Braid decides to do and whether there are any living F's to stop him if he decides to do something stupid. What's the 6 is 15 plus 2. You take 17 points of radiant. He's down.
He's done.
I'm gonna say in his rage, he hits you fully, like, goes through to hit you, like, on the side of the head, knock him down to the ground, lifts his hammer to go in for another one. And because you're down, it's critical. 12, 14. He lifts his hammer up. As he does so, you can hear people on the sides, not a ton, but a few people on the sides yelling, like, wait, stop, don't do that. And you can hear the rest of the party. You can hear and see the doors that lead into the ring opening as the announcer quickly goes to run down the stairs from where they were reffing and announcing to presumably run back into the ring to try and stop this contestant from killing Zakkas.
Can we do something?
You may.
Can I cast something?
You may, yes. I will give you all one. I will give you the equivalent of one round of combat each. You may each have an action and a movement.
For everybody watching at home, Zach currently has 2 failed death saves because of that second hit.
Oh no.
Because they're all taking an action, is that equal another round so Zach would have to roll anyway?
No.
Okay.
I'm counting this as part of. They're not in initiative.
Okay.
And it's. We're playing fast and loose.
What I'm hearing is you really don't want to kill Zach.
No, I don't want to kill Zach. Of course not.
They pull out a gun and they shoot Zach. They're like, I lied. I lied.
I don't want him to die yet.
Touche. Okay. Oh, this is stressing me out. I'm gonna shit my pants. Okay, okay. I want to cast a spell. Ha!
Okay.
Oh, sorry, my mic's being weird. Okay. I'm gonna, on the guy about to, do something bad, I'm gonna cast Call Lightning.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It has a dex save of 13, and on a failed save, it takes 3d10 of damage, or half on a successful one.
Okay. And just for spice, please, does that spell require does it affect a subject, or does it affect an area?
It's,
I think it's just a subject.
I think so,
so.
but I want to double check. And even if it is an area, I will allow you to position it so that it won't hit Zach, but
I was gonna say it's centered on a point you can see within range directly above you.
Okay. So yeah, I'll allow you to center it specifically on the dude.
Yay!
Cool.
Ew, warm.
I am warm. Does that have a save?
Yeah, dex save of 13.
Dex save of 13. Cool. Fun and roll the 6. He fails.
Ha! So that's gonna be, let me roll, it's gonna be 3d10. That is a 12.
12 points. Cool. T, you may do something if you would like.
Are there any plants near?
You are inside.
Okay.
They're trying to think if they would have any like potted plant decorations, but I don't think so.
Okay. I'm gonna cast spike growth because I think I can do that.
I'm not familiar with the spell.
So it says the ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When the creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. The transformation of the ground is camouflaged to look natural. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell is cast must make a wisdom check against your spell to recognize the terrain as hazardous before entering it.
Okay. Cool. So the size of the ring is about 30 feet wide, 50 feet long. So you would have to position it very carefully to not have it underneath of Zach, but I will allow you to do that.
So, I want to put the spike wall, do a wall in between Zach and
So it creates, it turns the floor into dangerous terrain though, right? That's what it does? From what you described, it doesn't sound like it's a wall.
I don't know.
It's okay. Because you can do the spell, and you can...
Yeah.
Absolutely. And it will create dangerous terrain underneath him, and since he's standing on it, he'll take damage. But I don't think that spell has a wall creating ability. If you wanted to use that spell to make a wall, I would have you do a very high DC Arcana check to see if you can change the spell to do something else, which means there's a high chance that it would not work. But you can also just use the spell as it is intended, and that'll do some damage.
So I'm trying to see, because it says the ground within the 20-foot radius centered on a point within range twists and sprouts hard. So does that mean?
So it's I think it's essentially it's basically making tripping hazards, like big pointy tripping hazards.
Oh.
It's like walking through a bramble bush. A bramble bush that you can't see.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
So can I put that around Zach, basically?
It's a 20-foot radius, which means it has to be a complete radiant circle. So you can position it so the edge of it is underneath this guy, but the terrain is not touching Zach.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll essentially just spring up underneath his feet. But since he is right up on Zach, he's within 5 feet of him. So if you centered it around him, you would catch Zach in it too, and he would take damage and he would die.
Oh.
No.
Which wouldn't be great.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. But you can position it so that it only catches him, it does not catch Zach.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna position it so that it only catches this guy.
Okay, cool. And
That
how much damage does it do?
Um. 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Oh, for every 5 feet of travel. He's not.
It says something about starting in it though.
Okay. You know what? Go ahead and roll your 2d4.
I like how that was phrased. Go ahead, roll your dice.
Go ahead.
Roll your silly little dice.
If you're all hanging up, this could get him.
Five.
5 points total?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What kind of damage is this? Is it piercing? Probably piercing. I just need to know if it's a spell.
It's technically magical.
So it's magical. Well,
It's because there's magical piercing, slashing, but that doesn't matter. That matters on like legendary creatures, but it's still piercing damage, so it wouldn't count. So it'd still be halved.
okay.
Where would
So
it
he
say what
takes-
type damage it is?
At the top of the spell, when it's talking about the components and stuff that you need. So it'll
Actually,
say
remind me, River, what kind of damage was yours?
That is a great question.
lightning.
Let me take a look.
Lightning? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, never
It's-
mind.
yeah, it's
You're-
lightning damage.
You're good.
What does V, S, and M mean?
Verbal, somatic, and material. So that means you need to speak, move, and have material components to cast that spell.
Okay.
Yeah, it's up in
I
that area.
assume that it's probably piercing. But let me know if you see that it says something different. What is rage? Does rage mean you are immune to
You're not
certain
immune.
mind things?
Yes, berserker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so any like charms don't work on you.
So something like command wouldn't do shit, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, I think. Okay, but I think this one should be fine. Okay, I just wanna make sure that I get the right stuff happening here. Range, resistance, resistance.
It would be specifically under berserker. Mindless rage, charmed or frightened.
Okay, cool. Baron is going to hold out his hand and cast a spell at this dude as well. So let's make a save. Oh, fuck, he got a nat one. Oh, wait, no, that's good. I'm doing a save. Good. My brain was like, an attack roll. But no. Good. He got a nat run. So that is... Cool. Yeah. You all simultaneously come down on this guy with spells. He gets blasted by lightning as his feet get tripped up from under him by these invisible brambles coming up out of the ground. At the same time, you see this as literally you almost see in slow motion as he is tripping and starting to fall to the ground because of the terrain underneath him, and he looks charred from the lightning that struck him. You see him start to grasp his head as if he has like a psychic like spike being driven into his skull, as he just falls on the floor, writhes for a few seconds before going unconscious. And then finally
Loser.
the announcer arrives in the moment in an attempt to stop him from hitting Zach, which he would have been they would have been too late to do so. And they, yes, I will get to you in a second. They stand in the center of the ring and just sort of look and go, well, I guess it's a draw. As they turn behind them and start motioning for the healer to come along. Zach, please make me a death save.
I knew that was coming.
And you all are welcome if you would like to try to get into the ring. You may do so.
Yeah, can I come down and am I able to like heal him or something?
Yeah, you can certainly try.
Can I cast Cure Wounds?
Okay.
Fail.
Yeah, I want to come
Fail.
down and I want to cast Cure Wound.
In the time that it takes you, all three of you, Lunan, T, and Baron, all come running into the ring. As you come upon an unconscious Zach, Baron puts his hand down to check for his pulse and finds none. As Zach is laying dead on the floor of the ring.
Time to
I
start.
don't like this game anymore.
Whoopsies.
I was gonna DM. I have a question.
Yes.
So sorry, it's like really delayed on my screen. Back when we did our little one shot, I still do have the resurrection spell. Can we look at
Is that a resurrection
It's
spell
like
scroll?
helpful and
Go ahead, you do have that
Yeah.
resurrection spell scroll. Yes, did I give you that spell? Did I give you the stats for that?
no.
Okay, give me a moment to pull them up. I do have them. Because it does require components.
Oh yeah, I forget resurrection spells require monies. That's not how I was expecting tonight to go. So thank you, Braeden, for calling that it was gonna be a big one.
Brayden, this is all your fault.
Yes, it is.
Wait, is he
Brayden,
dead?
you
Dead?
did this.
He's dead.
He's dead.
He.
But while Mint's looking for that, do you want to play out what T would do? Because
Well, I was gonna cast Cure Wounds.
it doesn't matter. He's dead.
It will not do anything.
But T might not know that, so
Yeah,
T can.
T, you are welcome to try.
I'm gonna cast Cure and do CPR.
You're gonna do CPR. You may make a medicine check.
Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive.
You know that the Chrissy Wake Up song has the same tempo.
Zakkas, wake up! Zakkas, wake up!
Yeah, now that I'm doing it in my head, because my mom teaches CPR, so she has a list of songs, so I know all of them. The Another One Bites the Dust is the same tempo.
Oh, that's
Isn't that awful? The Imperial March from Star Wars.
Could you imagine
Bum,
someone giving you
bum,
CPR
Bum,
and they're
bum,
just under the breath?
bum,
Bum.
Another one bites the dust.
bum, bum.
Another one bites the dust.
My sister's gonna be a nurse, and she's that kind of motherfucker. So you know,
She would do that.
Hey,
she's
it
a
would
very
probably
good
help.
nurse. But
And you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. And sometimes it's singing a little Freddie Mercury Queen hit song. Another one bites the dust. I forgot what it was called. And for a second, I almost said "Staying Alive," but I was like, no, that is not the right song at all.
That's the Bee Gees.
You can do that one.
The blowjobs.
What the fuck?
does
did you
job
just say?
start with a G?
The Blowgees?
Oh no, River! Wait, did you do that on accident? One track mind.
I'm a boy. Can't help it. Sorry, guys.
13.
13 on your medicine check. With that
Yeah.
medicine check, as you look him over and you try and see if there's anything you can do to stabilize, you realize that he is fully dead.
I'm gonna cry out in agony.
Here, I have
Go
a
for
question.
it. What's up?
Would I think that they're, like, it's weird that they're not back yet?
Make me a insight check.
Eight.
No, they're out having a good time, a good night. They're probably they could be out for hours. You know,
Cool.
having fun, drinking,
Braeden can't
probably
be
having
here.
a great time right now.
Just
Some of our
just
lives.
tinkering. It's what I do.
Lunan, you pull out this spell scroll, labeled Total Resurrection. The edges of it are frayed and beginning to fall apart. A little bit at the end of the spell is gone. As you look through it and search to see if you are able to use this, you notice at the top of this clearly very handwritten spell scroll, it lists components. One singular diamond worth 100,000 gold pieces, comma, the soul of a relative. The soul of a blood relative.
The healers in this ring don't happen to be prepared for this.
They are.
Oh,
I was just letting you guys have a little bit of agony.
Oh
have a-
my god.
So as you all take literally about 30 seconds to sit there and go, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. As you check Zakkas over and try to figure out something to do. Lunan, you desperately pull out this spell scroll and try to see if you can use it. As Baron sits there and literally slaps Zach across the face several times. Wake the fuck up. Right now. Get up.
I hate that.
You see a blue dragonborn that T and Lunan had met earlier in the night, who healed Zach before. You see her come running up. Everybody step back. Just step back for a second, okay? She opens a little pouch and pulls out a diamond. And crushes it in her hands. and essentially presses it over and spreads it over the large wound across the side of Zach's head, as well as in any of the largest ones across his body, including he's got a good gaping one on his side.
Yeah, gaping. Sorry.
Excuse me, sir, your party member is dead.
I'm so sorry.
He's not here to feel the gape.
I'm really not.
So she spreads this essentially diamond dust over his largest wounds and then puts her hands out as you see them glow with a bit of arcane energy. It's casting down 1 hour, right? Yeah. No, I want
resurrection or revivify.
I looked up the wrong spell.
Revivify takes a minute.
So yeah, it takes 1 minute to, as you all sit there, waiting with bated breath for a minute that feels like an hour, until finally you hear a gasping breath from Zakkas, who is now alive at 1 hit point. Zakkas, as you come back to consciousness, you see Baron leaning over you. You fucking bastard, as he slaps you again to
What was that for?
give you 13 points of healing hands.
Ow.
Don't complain. You're lucky that I did that instead of actually just slapping you and killing you again. Bastard.
Again?
You just fucking
You
died.
are dead!
You died.
Oh shit. Oh
We
shit.
were back Thea for you!
Oh shit. Thea's gonna be so mad.
What?
Oh shit. Has anybody seen her? She's gonna be here in like 5 minutes.
No.
Because we just talked about
We
something.
did. Nothing. You got some time. Get your fucking ass up. Let us go.
Can I make an insight check on Baron? Because he sounds mad, but I think that he's just doesn't know how to cope.
Go for it.
Can I cast Cure Wounds?
Yes, you may now cast your wounds.
I also would like to cast Cure Wounds.
I'm gonna do a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh damn.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Go ahead
Do it
and
at the-
roll healing.
12.
12 on insight. I don't know, he seems kind of mad. Actually, let me roll against you. He seems mad. Like, really mad. You're not sure exactly what at, but he's mad.
Yeah.
For context,
I
that was
did
like a 27
also
against you.
cast Cure Wounds at the 4th level, so you heal for 25.
Oh shit. Thank you.
19 plus 4.
Yeah, you got some good old friends there, huh? Jeez.
Damn right.
I have zero way to heal anybody.
I got a 23.
It wouldn't have helped if I was there.
Yeah.
I
Awesome.
just gave you 23 healing.
Thank you guys.
I was gonna say, can I say that when Lunan heals Zakkas, he's gonna hug him from the front and put his ear on his chest to hear his heartbeat.
Oh.
You hear a steady thump, thump, thump
Oh, thank you, buddy. Glad somebody here is happy.
Baron's just glaring at you.
Oh, mommy and daddy are fighting.
He's sitting there, like, close to you, like, still, like, blubbering, like, and crying and stuff, but also, like, going, I thought you were dead! I thought you were dead!
Zach's gonna pull T in. I'm sure, is Lunan still like holding, like hugging Zach? Or did
Yes.
he step away? Zach's gonna pull T into the group hug. And she'll be like, it's alright. I'm fine. Thank you guys.
right between his titty, his pectorals.
Those rippling pectorals.
Those juicy pectorals.
I really don't like that.
Seeing the cishet man in this group listen to the way that we talk.
What's the matter? Afraid of the way some trans boy speaking? Afraid of my terminology?
I'm afraid of whatever the hell that was, but I'm totally fine.
As you guys are doing that, you see Baron turn and start storming off toward where the announcer, the healer, and your sponsor for this fight are all standing, speaking in hushed tones to each other.
Zach's going to peel the other two party members off of him gently and walk over there as well.
Yeah. As you walk over, just a bit behind Baron, you see him already standing there, laying into them.
Does he have his hands on his hips?
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah,
Like all
he
sassy?
does.
One
leg out,
100%.
Leaned on one
he's-
leg a little bit.
Yeah, he has
Um,
one hand on the hip, the other one out, like pointing directly in their faces and going like, how could you allow this to happen? Do you have any sort of regulations here? Anything at all? Because if you fucking let your people die in the ring, that's gonna get you shut down real quick.
I'm gonna follow behind and I'm gonna go up to each person and kick them in the shin. And go,
What are you, a child?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
15 years old.
I forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot be 68.
You know what? I'm not even gonna make you roll an attack. Yeah, you do. That's an unarmored or an
Unarmed strike.
unarmed strike.
How much strength does T have?
Yeah. What's your? Go ahead and look in your actions and see what damage your unarmed strike does, just for fun.
BRB.
Cool.
See you, babe. See you, kid.
+3.
Plus 3. Okay. Nice.
I
So
think damage it says bludgeoning. Hit DC it says +3.
all right, cool. So yeah, you hit. You give each person 3 points of bludgeoning damage. The dwarven sponsor just sort of like glares at you. The I believe announcer. Yes, the tiefling announcer starts like hopping up on one foot as they lift up the foot. And they're like, "Ow!" And the healer starts having tiny little tears in her eyes and looks at you and goes, "I'm sorry." As yeah.
Wait, the healer? I don't want to kick the healer. The healer saved him.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna kick the guy who gave him the tool, the axe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
gonna
you kick the do you kick just the sponsor, or do you kick the sponsor and the announcer?
Sponsor and the announcer.
Cool. Yeah. So they both are not having a great time. The healer is standing there just kind of like, I hope I don't get kicked. Yeah, and Baron is just laying into them, being like, I'm going to get you shut down, and if I can't do that, I'm going to personally kill each of you.
Damn.
Zach gonna put a hand on his shoulder. He's like, I think that's enough.
I disagree.
I think that's enough.
I disagree.
Fine, you can stay and lay into them. We're leaving. Your choice.
Can I kick Baron too?
What did you say?
Can she kick Baron too?
Can I
Sure.
kick too?
Yes.
I kick him and then he's alive. That's all that matters. Let's go home. Or, to our hotel or inn or whatever the heck it is.
As you kick him, for just a moment, he turns to you, and it almost looks like his eyes blacken for a second before he very quickly takes a breath. And
Didn't love that.
schools himself. And turns away and goes, fine.
Can I make a perception check?
You may make a perception check, yes, to see if you see that. T, you definitely see this. Lunan, where are you at?
I'm probably gonna go back and talk to the guy that I just totally left.
I'm gonna say he has sort of slowly made his way, and he's sort of poking his head to look in the ring from the door. He hasn't come in the ring because he's like, I don't. It's just not my circus, not my monkeys, but also I kind of want to know what's happening here.
What's the tea, ya slay queen?
19.
19. You do see that happen.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up and be like, now what the fuck was that?
I'm
Was
gonna do
what? A perception check for what?
for the eyes turning dark.
Oh, you see it. He was looking directly into your eyes. You see it.
Can I do a history check or something?
Yeah.
Have I seen anything in all my research that
Oh,
might help?
You know what? Sure. Yeah. Do a history check.
With advantage?
With advantage?
Aren't you a
Because-
researcher?
You are a researcher. You are not currently doing research. You are trying to recall from your own memory. So this one I will say is a straight roll.
Okay.
Zach's gonna put a finger on his chest and be like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you or what's going on, but you're not
18.
acting right.
18. It is not. That's something that could be a lot of things. Darkness and shadows and any sort of dark energy is pretty common in a lot of different things. You know that Baron, you know that he's a warlock. So that is something that is not uncommon to see with somebody who has a pact with a patron. So it could be a million different things, but you do get that it is probably related to the fact that he's a warlock.
Okay.
Are you doing you're poking him?
Poking him in the chest and being like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you, but you're not acting right.
I haven't done it. T came up and kicked them all in the shins. I haven't done shite.
He haven't done shite. I'm sorry, I'm just repeating things.
Yo, he's stimming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's over. It's done. I'm leaving.
It's not done. You died. That's not something that you get to that they just get to get away with.
Can I roll another insight?
I demand
Yes.
death compensation.
Death compensation?
Life insurance.
Life in-
Are you saying this to the...
Does life insurance still work if you die and come back?
Depends on your policy.
Well, Zach is.
This to the announcer.
To the announcer, roll me a persuasion check, please.
I rolled a 14.
A 14.
I'm sure his deception check is stupid high.
It is stupid. Yeah. You get the slightest inkling that there's something a little bit more going on here than just angry, but you have no idea what.
18 persuasion.
18 persuasion?
Yep.
Okay. The announcer sort of like nervously starts fidgeting and is like, why don't we all go talk quietly out of public earshot and the healer's room, as I'm sure we can get something settled, and nobody has to talk about shutting us down, and I'm sure we can figure out some sort of compensation as an apology for this happening.
I'm gonna grab Lunan's book, drag him with us as an impartial witness.
All right. Cool. I think he's so confused that he's gonna let it happen, so I'm not even gonna have you roll to try and grab him. Cool. So yeah, the announcer walks, at the very least, with you, T, and now Core being dragged with you toward the healer's den. And I believe the sponsor walks with them as well, and it's up to the rest of y'all if you're following.
Yeah.
Currently,
I guess.
yeah, currently Zakkas and Baron are sitting there having a little bit of a standoff.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what to say next. You're like, look, you're either with us or against them. Because we're not. Mistakes happen, and I don't think it was their fault. I don't know what you're so goddamn mad about. Maybe you should go cool off.
Fine. I guess I'll see you back at the tavern then. Try not to
I'm
get
gonna-
killed before you come back.
I'm gonna shout after Baron. I'm gonna say, hey, come on, let's work our deals here. I'm demanding.
Make
Stop.
me a persuasion
you-
check, please.
Zach's gonna be like, are you alright?
Uh, 12.
Well, I don't think it's gonna take much. He turns and looks at you, T, and sort of gives you a little nod, and starts walking in your direction before he turns back to you, Zach, and sort of says over his shoulder, I just had to watch you die. How do you think I am? And then starts walking to follow you. You can make another insight check with advantage.
Natural 20.
That terrified him. And he's a little bit angry, but he's mostly sad and scared and confused.
think Zach's gonna run up behind him and pull him into a hug.
Like hug from behind.
He's gonna do the like.
Oh, like turn him around
Yeah.
and.
Aw.
He has a moment of like stiffness before he immediately melts into the hug and just squeezes really, really tight.
Zach will do the same.
Aww.
You guys are still standing in the middle of the ring with an audience around you,
Yeah.
who are probably all sitting there like, this is almost as fun as watching the fights. You can still hear the clinking of coins as people are placing bets on, you can assume, the outcome of whatever your conversation is.
God.
Yeah, you, after a moment, he pulls back from the hug and takes a deep breath, and you can see some of that tension flow out a little bit. Because, right, let's go get a little bit of justice, and I will not threaten to kill anybody.
There we go.
This time.
I think that's fair. We should also keep an eye out for Thea because I still have a feeling she's showing up.
I do not remember if you have told Baron about Thea.
No, Baron's met Thea through the ring.
Okay. Oh, well, okay. Cool. Yes. So his eyes get a little bit wide. He's like,
Yeah, well, you know how I talk to her? They're also linked. So when somebody, like, dies, you can tell.
hey,
Oh my.
Right?
great. Well, I suppose let's get this all settled then before she shows up. And from what I've heard about her from you, probably is more brutal than me. So let's get this started. So you all head into the healer's room. The announcer is sitting there, sort of like wringing their hands. Everyone's all keep like lifting up their tail and fiddling with it before like putting it back down, and just like they clearly have not been in this situation before, and they're not sure what to do about it.
And we know how to haggle.
Yeah. So they go, right, we are prepared to offer compensation for an untimely death, and will obviously waive the price of the diamond used for revivification. That's hard to say. Revivification. And we are willing to, on top of your sponsor has agreed to give you 100% of the winnings from the fight, which, as it was a draw, all technically everybody won, so that's how we're playing it, because we've never had a draw before. So if you don't want a bunch of people to riot, everybody wins. So your sponsors agreed to give you 100% of the winnings, and we are prepared to offer up to 1,000 gold in compensation.
I would agree. However, I think not just on Zakkas's behalf of, dying, mortality, serious thing. I'm not a fan of it. So I would like to come up and offer that we also should be compensated for the emotional damage that we have received this evening, because my friend T over here, can't you see? Lunan's gonna like wave their hand and be like, T needs to cry, like
I
cry
still
right
have
now.
tears streaming down my face.
Can't you see? She's a victim of hurt.
A victim of
I
hurt.
think we a victim of hurt and pain emotionally. Here, pointing to my heart. Realize you can't see it on screen, but my heart is right here. Okay? And whew. I came out here to have a fun time. I'm really I'm mentally, emotionally, just really processing a lot of things out here. So I want more than 1,000.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check. Because T is there crying in the background for you, you may have advantage.
Yes. Ha ha. Persuade. I don't have a great persuasion, so we're gonna. Okay. 14. 14.
14.
Yeah.
Cool. The answer goes, I mean, 1,000 gold is pretty. 1,000 gold plus 100% of the winnings, which is likely to be another 1,000.
Can I cast a spell?
You can, yes.
I want to cast Charm Person on him.
Go ahead.
Okay, it's a Wisdom save of 13.
That's a 13 on the die.
Fuck!
Plus
Okay.
their wisdom, so they succeed. Does
Damn it.
Charm Person, is that something that somebody can tell that you have casted on them?
Yeah.
Or attempted to
Yeah.
cast it on them? Cool.
Yeah.
So they immediately go, I'm negotiating with you and giving you a fair
You're not
deal.
being a
Are
great
you
negotiator.
Are you trying to magically charm me?
I go, Lunan.
Yeah.
I go, Lunan, shut up. Let me do the negotiation.
Oh my god.
I go, I'm so sorry about that, sir.
You should be. That is, like, I know that, I'm very sorry for your
Lunan
temporary
doesn't know how to interact.
loss, but good fuck, that's gotta be a breach of some sort of, etiquette at least.
Yeah, Lunan doesn't know how to interact with people. Anyway, 1,000 gold plus 100% of sounds good. Now, here's the other thing, though. What are we doing about the guy that almost killed him?
He has been brought back up to, consciousness. Is currently kept, still quite injured. We haven't fully healed him up. It hasn't been decided yet. We have a sort of little holding cell in the room next door, just in case. It's usually for like patrons that get too drunk, but we just sort of threw him in there.
Well, I want 100% of his winnings, too.
Well, you'll have to negotiate with his sponsor for that. That's not my money. I'm offering you 100% of your winnings because your sponsor's right here and he's agreed to that. I can
Well, where is
go.
the sponsor?
He should be here. Would you like me to go and grab him?
No, we'll take what we're given.
No, get down here right now.
Well, Zach is both.
And
But
I'm gonna do this.
I do think that this blue guy sorry, I forget his name.
His name
Um,
is Bray. Do you mean the other fighter?
Bray. This Bray guy, I think he definitely should have some repercussions for almost killing someone. Well, actually, yes, killing someone.
Yes.
And so I'm gonna leave that up to you. I don't know if I would be comfortable, or I don't think anyone else would ever be comfortable fighting in a ring with him again, considering he has killed someone.
I do agree. I am going to talk with, some of the sponsors. Of course, his sponsor, as well as I'm going to confer with announcers of the other rings to get some other opinions. But likely, we're going to bar him from competing in any of the rings again. So that, is a bit of something.
And then, okay, so I'm gonna grab Lunan's toy and shove him towards Lunan and go, Lunan, this is your present for tonight.
Make me an athletics check to see how hard you shove him at Lunan.
Holy toy.
As you are doing so, Baron does lean in to the announcer and goes,
15.
"Cool, thank you." And goes, "What is the name of this other sponsor?" And his name is Jared. He's a dragonborn, a blue dragonborn. He's probably out there somewhere. He works. He runs the Brightfire shop. It's pretty easy to find. He sponsors some of the most effective champions, so you can talk to him. Cool. A 15. Lunan, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Lord. That is a 11.
An 11. Core, who has just kind of been standing there, just like looking back and forth between everything. Lunan pushes him. He slams directly into you and falls on top of you, anime style, on the floor. And is just sort of leaning there and goes, sorry. I'll just... I'm sorry about that. Just starts, like, getting up and offers you a hand to help you get up.
Lunan takes it and stands up. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So awkward. Okay, cool. So, the announcer's like, alright, I will go back into the vault, I guess, and grab you 1,000 gold, plus your
Thank you.
winnings, which will get tallied up, and you're more than welcome to try and find Jared and see if you can work out something with him in terms of Bray's winnings, I suppose.
Okay. I'm going to leave that up to you, Zach, on whether or not you want to find the other sponsor.
I mean, I don't particularly. I would like to drink and go home.
Can I have a diamond?
The announcer's like, I mean, we kind of, we only have so many, and we keep them on hand in case a situation like this happens. We only have like a few. They're kind of, expensive, and
Well, you just made me experience like watching someone die for the first time, so that's on you.
Can you do something with the diamond?
I go, Lunan,
mean-
be quiet. Go play with
Well,
your
no, I was
toy.
gonna say that lady to save him. What if someone else I know dies? I need to be able to save them.
Do you have? Can you do that?
Mm-mm.
If listen, I don't want to give away a diamond out of the hands of somebody that can use it to bring someone back to life, and give it to somebody who can't do anything with it. Do you understand?
Well, I can,
Touche.
and I think that it might be fair to give me one after what just happened.
All right, fine.
Wait, now you want a diamond?
No, I want the diamond because when we level up, Zach will be able to use it to revive one of
Oh.
you.
Fine. All right.
Because
Goes
people
in-
will.
Yeah. Goes over and walks over to a sort of like locked box area. Does a quick little like some sort of arcane like spell to unlock it, and you see a few. There's not a crazy amount of diamonds in there, but there's like a few. They reach in, grab one, close the bag, and then walk over and hand it to you, Zach. All
Thank
right.
you. And that will be the end of our negotiations tonight, Won and Lunan.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Great. I will go and get your money together then. Feel free to help yourselves to drinks tonight.
Are they on the house?
On the
Oh my
house.
God.
on the house. Sure. Just for tonight.
Yes, yes.
Wait,
I'm thinking Zach wants to drink to forget this. So.
Alright. But okay. Alright. And they leave the room. The sponsor, whose name I have somewhere that I keep trying to find. I don't know where it is. Maybe he doesn't have a name. I don't know. Anyway, the sponsor, somebody Blackheart or Darkheart. Mr. Darkheart.
should have been a fucking foreshadowing. Sorry, continue.
He didn't do anything.
It depends on what you mean by did anything.
He comes up and is like, I'm very sorry that this happened. I hope that this doesn't, completely ruin your wanting to be involved with the rings. And I certainly hope that it doesn't, hurt your image of my creations and my, shop and all that. Because you really did a magnificent job tonight. Nobody's fucked up Bray that much, which is probably why he was so upset.
That's fair. I don't know that I'll be returning to the rings anytime soon, but it did not, ruin my image of you. So, thank you for, allowing me to use your weapon. And he'll hand it back to him.
Yeah, he will take it and go. You're very welcome. If you ever are in need of weapons, you all are welcome to stop by the Dark Art shop. I'll give you some sort of discount.
I may just take you up on that.
Excellent.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise. I'm sorry that it has to end. And if you ever change your mind, you make a good fighter. You're always welcome back to test out my weapons.
Well, thank you.
He'll put his hand out to give you a good handshake. Before taking the axe with him and leaving the room. Cool.
Alright,
Alright,
do a
have a
break.
nap.
Okay.
Where'd Baron go?
Baron's still in the room with y'all.
Okay.
I thought he left.
No,
Oh.
Not yet.
no, he was gonna, and then he didn't.
Ah.
Cool. We are gonna take a quick little break. So we are almost at the 2-hour mark. My goodness.
River, are you a cat?
All right, and
Maybe.
we will be right back. Welcome back. It's warm, so I changed shirts. We've had a break, and we're back. Cool. So y'all are still in the little infirmary room. You are now all, excluding Tat, obviously, who is not there. You are all alone in the room together. You've been told that the announcer, Argoth, is their name? Yes, Argoth. They're gonna go get your money for you. You've also been told that the name of the sponsor of your opponent, name and description of that person. So, yeah, that's where you're at the moment. So you guys want to hang in there and talk about anything else for a minute, or you want to just head straight out and go and get your money?
Zach would like to go to the bar.
Cool. Alright, what about everybody else?
I want to talk to my boy toy.
You what?
Affectionate.
You what?
Yeah, what?
T, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go with Zach. I'm gonna leave Lunan alone with the boy toy.
Icky.
Cool. So everybody heads out to go towards the bar, except for Lunan and Core, who sort of hang back for a second, just kind of.
No, you can say the boy toy. It's okay.
You can say the boy toy.
That's his name.
Lunan and the boy toy.
There we go.
Are you core right now?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are we doing?
It's just.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm sorry about all that.
It's fine. I mean, you know, you just watched your friend die. That's pretty, it's kind of fucked up. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
yeah, it's a little bit. Is that something that, like,
Usually it's not.
happens often, or, like, should I be,
I don't know. At least, like, not.
should I be worried about you?
No. No. Well, do you mean, like, people dying around me?
No, like, I mean, like, you.
Oh,
You
about my
dying,
mental health.
right?
Oh, okay. I was like,
No.
I don't kill people. No,
No, worried about
no,
you
I was
being,
like,
like, in danger.
no, I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, that's never seen that happen before. At least that I know of. But
Well,
you know,
that's-
yeah, I guess.
that's good. I mean, I know we don't like know each other very well or anything, but I'd be pretty bummed if you died.
Yeah, that would that would suck, probably for me and other people.
Well,
Because
if
I'd be
you,
dead.
If you ever need some extra, if you ever get a little scraped up, I'm decent at doing some healing. So
Oh, Oh, okay. No, I'll keep it in mind.
Do you want to go get another drink?
Sure, sure. Yeah.
Cool. You know, since you've had some trauma tonight, I'll buy. Or,
Hmm.
actually, they said that our drinks are free, or well, your drinks are free. So,
Well, if my drinks are free, then this one's on me, because it's free.
yeah, cool.
So we gonna?
Yeah, after you, go ahead. Yeah, he goes in and opens the door for you and sort of gestures.
Oh, thank you. And Lunan walks in through with him.
Yeah, he follows. You guys head over to the
Are we
bar
in fucking
together.
middle school?
That was
Fucking
fucking
apparently.
painful.
I don't know why you two are awful. Yeah, you head over to the bar where you see Zakkas and T and Baron all standing there getting some drinks. Yes.
Can I roll to see if Tat feels a sudden twinkle in his eye that friends are at the bar?
Roll
Like a little alcoholic twinkle?
You know what? Roll me an insight check with advantage.
An alcoholic twinkle.
For
Yeah.
your alcoholic spidey sense.
That's in the DSM-5.
It is.
You said-
I have it right here.
You said insight with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Okay, that's not bad. Nat 20.
you after working on your invention for a while, you're like, you start doing a little math in your head, being like, you know what, it's been a while. They're out, in a fighting ring. That fighting ring probably has a bar. They've been gone. They can't be spending this entire time just watching fights. They wouldn't do that. They're
No.
probably drinking right now.
They're probably drinking. This is a good idea. I'm gonna go.
Cool.
But,
I assume that the rest of the party would have let you know which ring they were going to.
Yeah.
I would like to think so.
Yeah.
So, cool. Yeah,
No.
you head over to the weapons ring. You come in. It's a little bit. You wouldn't have context for it, but it is a little bit. It's a little quieter, a little more empty now than it was earlier. There are not currently any fights going on. They're kind of sort of recovering from what
Okay.
happened earlier. So there's still a lot of people in there. There are still people drinking, but it has a slightly more like subdued energy at the moment. You can go ahead and make me a perception check if you would like to find your fellow Devil Star party members.
So, what does the gash on Zach's head look like?
Fuck.
What would you like?
6.
I'll leave that up to you for space. Say again?
6.
6. There's a lot of people in here, and you are just a little guy. You can see a lot of legs.
Can I roll for Tat perception because he's my best friend?
Yes. You
Well, can you describe like what the impact would look like, and then I'll put a little flavor on it.
So it was blunt radiant damage. So it probably would. It's a pretty solid area impact. So we're just going to like the side of the head, like this area right here.
Like the veins in that part of his face are gold.
Yeah. Get to that.
Yeah.
You also have one on the left side as well.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
You got a 12.
Yeah.
You, out of the corner of your eye, you see somebody new walk in that is vaguely the same height as Tat. Could be him. Could be just a random person.
Tat! Tat! Tat!
It is me, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is you.
I just wanted to make sure.
Cat.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Okay. Tat, I'm gonna get down on his level. Can you-
There's just
Can you
this purple tiefling just standing behind Luna and just kind of looking at you a little awkwardly.
I'm gonna whisper into Lunan's ear real quick. Lunan, I want you to understand there is someone behind you staring at you, and so it's. I just,
No, I know it's cool. We've been drinking together and like you know.
His name's
Like,
Core
no.
now, not Toy Toy.
But no, Tat, I have something like really important to tell you, and I'm serious, Tat. Like, this is important.
okay.
If you see Zach, don't be too alarmed. But he died.
I'm sorry. Just run it by me one more time.
Okay,
Just
so
what I
No,
know
I'll
what
pro-
I thought
I'll-
I heard.
you know what? I'll provide some context, and that might help sink the information in a little bit.
I don't need a story.
Well, it's not gonna be a long story. It's gonna be more of an anecdote. Don't
Okay.
worry, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, we were partaking in some fights. Zach was, battling it out with this little guy, and, he got his
Whoa!
ass.
No, it was a little guy.
Yeah, he was like, like maybe, 2 feet tall. Like,
Fucking little guy is. Fucking,
yeah, he was a little guy.
Yeah, man.
But
And this is the guy who killed the giant person.
yeah, no, like Tat, like
Our informal leader got
yeah, Tat,
crushed,
like
so to say, by a guy even smaller than this little guy. You know.
yeah, but Tat, like he seriously died.
Okay.
I mean he's back. Are you not sad at all?
Well, is he still dead?
No, he got better,
Not-
but like
Cool.
that's
I mean, why don't we just get a drink? I mean, I feel like it resolved itself, and we move on.
Tat
Got better.
puts his hand on Tat's shoulder, and he goes like, have you seen a lot of people die in your life?
I need to think. I'm gonna answer that. What do you mean by what are we talking about?
What happens when you die?
Well, when two people.
You know, we don't need to have this conversation. That's okay. I'm gonna. You know what? You should probably just go say hi to Jack. Jack? Oh my god.
Hey, Luna, you been drinking? Is that what's happening?
You know, his friend Jack Daniels.
You should probably go see. Jesus Christ. You should probably go see Zakkas. And I know there's that whole wall thing that I really don't quite understand between you and Baron. Why am I having such a hard time with names?
Lunan, thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna go get a drink and talk to Zach. Okay.
Okay, just don't be too alarmed. I think they're both kind of
I also want to clarify something with the DM before I go any further. On my way to the bar, fully invisible.
All right.
I just, in case you're trying to catch me. Moving on. Sorry.
Good to know. Good to know. On your way to the fighting ring, or on your way from talking to Lunan to the bar?
Oh no, from to the fighting ring.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get a drink and I'm gonna talk to Zach. Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
Lunan.
Okay. Just, hey, be careful up there.
As before Tat leaves, Lunan, you do feel Cord like tap you on the shoulder and sort of lean in and go like, I don't want to interrupt. Who's this guy?
Oh my gosh, I forgot to introduce.
Hey, Luna. I'm gonna whisper into Luna's ear again. I'm like, as far as anyone in this bar is concerned, I am nobody. Okay.
Gotcha.
I'm just a friend.
Okay, well, just a friend. Don't be humble, my friend. Wink. His name is Bumblebin Bingerbat, and let me tell you, best friend. I love Bat.
Make me a deception check, please.
225. Because I know you want to cook that probably. 225.
I got a 10.
Thank you.
10. Fucking crazy.
But he is my best friend. That's not what I'm deceiving. Okay,
I know that's not what you're deceiving.
I need to be perfectly clear. That is honesty. Cross my heart.
Hope to die.
No, we're not doing that anymore.
Stick a needle in Tat's eye.
Didn't know that's how the expression went.
Yeah, cross my heart, hope that I stick a needle in my eye.
Okay.
Luna, did you already say your deception and did I not hear it, or are you still?
I did. It's a 10.
Oh, it's a 10. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. But what was it again? What you use a short version? You should bat.
Bap.
Bap.
That's my name is Bap.
Bumblebee Bingerbat. That's one-stop shop.
Hey,
For us.
Lunan, way too much information for a complete stranger.
He is an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur of sorts. Let me tell you that much.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, you can call me Bap.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Bap. I'm Core.
It said your core.
Yep. And he
Okay.
reaches out a hand that is covered in rings, and he's got a bunch of like fucking bracelets and shit too.
Ugh, I'm aroused. Sorry.
I am not aroused, but I'm very intrigued. Can I make an insight check? I want to make an insight check to see if he's the type of guy with like money.
Go for it. I will also, because I know I haven't described him this session. I described him last session. His description: he is a decently tall, dark purple tiefling. He is covered in jewelry, like head to toe. He's got a bunch of necklaces. He's got earrings. He's got horn jewelry. He has jewelry on his tail. He's got rings on. He's got bracelets.
Cool. Cool. I'm gonna shake his hand. I was like, cool. What's your last name?
I don't have a last name.
Oh, okay.
You want one?
What?
I don't have one either.
What
I don't know why.
What kind of work do you do?
I do lots of different things. I travel a lot. Sometimes I, get hired as a healer.
Okay.
Yeah, I work a bit with metals and gems.
Do you make all the jewelry that you got on?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
maybe I'll-
Nice little
I'm in town doing a bit of research on combining jewelry and magic, because this is sort of the place to be for that.
So like making like a ring of power or something like that.
Yeah, or just more focused on useful everyday spells more than like fighting stuff.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, and you kids have fun, okay? Lunan, don't do anything I wouldn't do. And then
I don't think that's good advice.
I feel like Tat would pickpocket him in the middle of the night.
Oh, Core?
if Core and I were together
In the
and
middle of the night, yeah.
in the middle of the night, yeah, maybe.
Having a sleepover.
Okay, so
Reading each
I'm gonna go
other's
to the
hair.
bar. I'm gonna go to the bar and talk to Zach.
Alright, cool. Make me a quick perception check. I think Luna, would you have pointed out Zach?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So,
Oh,
in that case, you're good. You know where he is.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bar, sit next to Zach.
Cool. I think. Yeah, no, you guys would all still be there, unless T went somewhere else. T, Baron, and Zach are all standing by the bar having some drinks.
Yeah, Zach ordered 4 shots and took them back to back.
Please make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my good God.
Actually, please make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
He can handle 4 shots.
He's in emotional distress, and he's taking them back to back.
Liberals.
Okay. So 13. And 27.
13 and 27? Okay.
Yeah.
You're a little bit tipsy, nothing crazy. Yeah, Tat, you find them easily. Everybody's drinking. There's a bit of a sort of somber air around them.
I'm gonna look at Zach and I'm gonna say, hey, I heard you had a rough time.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
I just got your ass kicked by just a little guy.
I'll end your laugh right now and not even
Well, hey, wouldn't be the first person that died tonight, isn't that me? Sorry.
If you don't do it, I will.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I've been cooped up in my room. I apologize.
I imagine you don't have much of a heart either. It was not good.
I mean, I hear it was just a little death.
Just right.
Was it a big death?
I mean, I was dead for several minutes. Yeah.
Oh, well, Lunan made to me gave me the illusion that it was just a little death.
What does that mean?
Tat, as you are looking at Zach, you do see if you would like to describe what the wound on the side of your head looks like.
So, he got hit in the side of the head, and so the veins and the outline of the warhammer on the side of his head are slightly outlined in gold because it was words are failing me.
Radiant?
Radiant damage.
So he's got a fucking cool but pretty nasty looking.
Why
becoming a
is
scar.
yeah? Oh no! You see, now I'm standing, I can see the your face.
Yeah. And he also has another one on his side that's bigger. and you can tell that that's worse.
Okay.
God,
Oh,
he's
His
shirtless.
poor tank top is ripped.
Yep.
Oh, nuts.
jeez.
You can see
Nice
his
shit.
rippling pectoral.
I hated that. So yeah, no, okay. Well, here, I apologize. I did not know the severities of big death and not just a little death.
Yeah, a little death would be if you died.
I'm good. You know, we're good enough friends. I can laugh at that. Fuck. So otherwise, you know, did you guys make any money or anything doing bets?
Yeah, fair amount. Enough to cover your fucking debt for your cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then some.
Well, la dee da, we made a profit today. Okay.
I made a profit. You sat on your ass, I'm pretty sure.
Sat on my ass. Well, I was. How do I put this? I was increasing my ability to assist the group in a more precise and intricate and expansive, even with different ways.
That feels like a euphemism for something.
Out of character, I almost said finding a better way to perform.
Cool, so I was right.
Yeah. But
You've done this, Jane, for 2 hours.
So yeah, no, it's you know, I've just been tinkering around with things, and I shut the fuck up. And yeah, so it's you know, I think it was a productive night. I've gotten, you know, I've been you know, I haven't tinkered in a while, so.
I imagine not. You haven't had a lot of alone time.
No, not a lot of alone time at all.
It's hard to tinker when there's a group.
Haha. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna stand up on the bar. No, wait, never mind. I almost did something very fucking stupid.
I was gonna say, you've been trying to be incognito this whole time.
I really wanted to do the bit too. Yes, you know, I find it distracting. Groups of
The
people.
tinker?
I bet.
I mean, you know,
It'd be
most
hard to
people-
focus on the tinkering when there's so many people around.
Yeah, and you know, most people really don't want anything to do with tinkering.
Personally, I don't mind tinkering in a crowd.
I once
That's
lived in that.
something new I didn't know about him.
Ew, I hated that.
Oh, Lord.
Way too much eye
Leech
contact.
that
No
wrong.
talk. So cool. So I mean, I think we're caught up. I'm gonna order a drink.
Cool. What are you getting?
I'm just gonna get a shot and a beer.
Cool. The bartender goes to charge you, and Baron just looks at him and is like, no. The bartender's like, okay, that's on the house.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, I guess that's what you get for Big Death, huh? Free drink.
And I imagine that wall has come down now.
Well, the wall might be down, but the foundation is still very firmly laid. So let's not fuck it up.
All right, well, Baron, you can step right over that wall now.
Okay. Perfect. He does a very dramatic, like, step towards you, like he's stepping over something, and then reaches over and ruffles your hair.
That's your last warning. Don't touch me.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it?
Make a very big death.
Alright.
I have had quite the night. I would love to see tonight.
Boys. Take it easy now.
Is T still there?
Yes, T
Yeah.
turns over to you guys with a tear-stained face and goes, "No more dying. Can I have a shot?"
Alright, I'm gonna take a shot with T, I suppose.
Alright, cool.
Zach will take one too.
How old is the drinking age in this land anyway?
You can drink.
It doesn't exist.
It
Hey,
exists a
hey
bit.
T, I've been drinking since I was, since I can remember.
Did
So,
you were yay
Thanks.
high.
The bird.
What bird is it today?
Oh, well, see, it's midnight, so it's the great horned owl.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. We're taking a.
Yeah.
Cool, everybody's doing, y'all are all doing chess.
Yeah.
Constitution says for me to be please.
Really?
This is now you have had a drink and a shot, and you're now having another shot, so yes.
Oh no, I was just gonna take the shot I got from the bartender with T.
Okay, that's fine. And you
Yes, but I
usually have already done the two, so just a Constitution save from T, please.
Which dice is that?
D20.
A D20.
Can you put this up to your head?
Four.
Oh shit.
Oh, T, you are quite drunk. You're not like hammered, but you are definitely drunk.
Did T just have one shot?
I
Yeah.
believe you had already been drinking beforehand, before all the fights.
Yeah.
Although like the trauma probably sobered you up a little bit, but yeah, this just hit you hard immediately.
I'm gonna go, "Oh, Tat, you're such a good friend." Very drunkenly.
You're welcome.
Yeah, better.
Yeah, I was looking at the weather earlier.
Um,
It's supposed to be raining
Hey, so there was something I was meaning to talk to you about, Zach.
Alright.
So I got this whole like when I sleep I might die thing going on.
Uh-huh.
I don't really, I don't really know what where were we on that as far as the next step. I've been bullshitting a little bit, so I don't really know what to do.
I mean, do you have any indication that it's happening more?
That it's happening more.
Yeah, is it like every night?
Is it like every night, DM?
For the last couple of times it's been.
Yeah.
For the last, like, at least 2 times you have slept, yes.
Can I?
But since it started, it has not been every night.
But the last couple of nights it has. Yeah. So the last couple of nights is I've been having some regular conversations with our little little serpent friend, the night serpent.
Alright, and how have those conversations been going?
Well, I think she likes me a little bit. Not enough to not kill me. But I floated the idea of making a deal.
Oh, fuck, you did not.
No, I floated the idea. Now I haven't made any deals, but I'm trying to buy time.
All right.
Where's that magic guy? The guy with the magic weapons?
There's a bunch of them in here. Do you want one of the sponsors?
Yeah, the one that Zach sponsors. I guess I wouldn't have met him and I wouldn't know that. So yeah, I had a thought.
All right.
So like dreams are like hard to fight in because with different planes and whatnot. And I seem DM, tell me if this is right. I seem to have a not like I don't have any of my weapons or anything when I'm in the dream.
Correct. Yeah.
What if I had a weapon that I could take with me into the dream? And since this is kind of the place where people like make magic weapons,
It couldn't
I
hurt
thought-
to ask. I can float that by Thea too to see if that's possible. Because if anybody would know, it's her.
okay. Yeah, because I was kind of, this only dawned on me as I was walking over here. And thought maybe if you knew anybody from your little fight that might, have their hand or two in the magic weaponry.
Yeah. And Zach will point him over to the guy that he had. He's like, that bill over there was helpful and makes weapons. They're not maybe the most powerful. Probably I died using one, but it's a place to start.
And you pointed him out.
Mhm.
Okay. If I'm not back in like 5 minutes, go look for me.
All right, that I can do.
And I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay, cool. Real quick, do you know if A, you roll to see if your ring is working today, and B, if you used it?
It was used,
Okay.
but it was working. Because
Cool.
we haven't slept since we left Delroom.
Alright.
Oh, we slept once. We slept once since we left Delroom.
Yes,
Oh,
but
we
I
did?
think that you're right that you did use it today.
Yeah,
Because I think the
used it
first
before we-
the day that you left, it wasn't working, and then you slept on the road.
I thought we slept twice though.
No, it was just the one.
Okay, so yeah, it did work. Yeah.
We'll get to you in a moment, Tat. It's been a little bit since you died. You see something that you pretty much never see twice in a day, and you see your ring start to flash.
I'm just not gonna answer it.
You're
What?
not gonna answer it.
Nope. He's
Okay.
19 and his sister, who's also kind of his parent, is calling. So he's also a little tipsy. So he's just not gonna answer it.
Can I notice it? And can I answer it for him?
You can notice it. You cannot answer it for him,
Why?
because that's not how the magic works.
Oh, okay.
How nerdy is it to say something like that's not how the magic works?
That's not how the magic works.
That's not
in this
how the
fantasy
magic
world,
works.
you idiot.
I made the magic. I get to say how it works.
That is the nerdiest thing that's been said so far.
Yes.
I made the magic. I get to say how it works.
Spoken like a true DM.
So yes, to you do notice it.
I go, ooh, shiny.
You also do know what that means. You know that means that it's Thea calling, essentially.
I go, I want to talk to Thea.
Well, I don't.
Well, answer it so I can.
No, thank you. She's just gonna get real mad. I'm gonna get yelled at. She's gonna be sad. No, thank you.
You owe me. You died.
I will buy you breakfast for a month.
I want to talk to Thea.
We'll talk to you in good time. But right now, I don't think I have it in me tonight.
He pouts, but understands.
What a way to say it. What, is that a line from Charlotte's Web?
I don't know.
She
Nerd.
pouts but understands.
It sounds like it.
Again, probably. Cool. Yeah. Zach, you would know that means that this isn't gonna happen again today because that would have burned through Thea's 7th level spell slot.
Oh, fuck.
I'm trying to decide. He might play it out, and play it out, and play it out, and then he's gonna be like, it's going to. He probably works through the entire process.
You have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It will. The 10-minute time starts when it starts flashing.
Okay.
So the longer that you wait, the less time you have to talk.
He probably rides it out for 2 minutes and then can't take it anymore because it's probably incessant.
Yeah. There's no like noise or anything.
No,
It's
but
just
he can tell. So he'll,
You can feel it sort of like pulsing a little
Yeah.
bit on your finger.
he'll answer it.
You just hear very loudly, Zach, what the fuck?
Hi, Thea.
Don't you fucking hi Thea me. Did you fucking die and then not answer me for 2 whole goddamn minutes? I thought you were still dead, you motherfucker.
Well, I'm alive now.
Oh, well, great. That brings me so much consolation. Thank you so much. And also, thanks for letting me know.
Well, I couldn't let you know.
You could have answered the second I started calling.
I mean, you know why I didn't answer the second you started calling.
No, I don't. What do you mean?
Because then you would have done this, and then I was trying to avoid it, you know?
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm concerned that my little brother was dead.
I was only dead for like a minute.
Just a little death.
That doesn't make it better.
It probably makes it worse that I was killed by somebody who was 2 foot and a half.
What's your 6?
Yeah.
Are you fucking serious?
Well, we were unarmored. I was up against a barbarian who had
What
some
are you doing? Why?
nothing.
Why would you do that? That is, Zach, you have done a lot of stupid shit in your life, and I've been there for all of it. But that is the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my goddamn life.
I mean, I was trying to win. I won some good money from it.
You're in Nildrahal, aren't you?
I mean, I told you we were going to Nildrahal.
You signed up for the fucking fighting rings, didn't you?
No, of course I didn't sign up for the fighting rings. Why on earth would I do that?
Knew that I never should let you do that when we were there, and I'm glad that I didn't, because look what happens the second that you started doing it. You fucking died. You died.
It wasn't the second I started doing it. I did it twice.
That's not a lot, Zach.
I won the first time.
Well, great. You know what you did the second time? Died.
He goes, got a lot of money from it and free drinks.
Listen, I am on my way, and I will be there tomorrow.
That fast.
Yes, I've had to drop shit that I was working on.
Well, is your girlfriend coming?
I will be coming by myself.
Get it? So many masturbation jokes this episode.
Can you say that on Twitch?
Why not?
I don't know.
There are some things you're not allowed to say.
I mean,
You're not allowed to.
don't say it again.
I'm
Don't
not
test
gonna.
the waters. I don't know.
It did not bleep it out in the
In Google.
closed captions.
Yeah,
Oh, I
but that's-
forgot about closed captions.
Let's hope that it's fine. Just
I'm-
don't do it again.
I won't.
Anyway, I don't understand why I just died. I would love to meet your girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend. And she had something else to do. So, I will be there tomorrow by myself. If you hadn't fucking died, we would have been able to go take care of the shit that she has to do together, and then we both would have showed up. But you had to go and do some stupid shit.
Well, it can wait now. Go find her.
No, it fucking can't. You clearly, I need to go and see you before you die permanently. Because you keep getting yourself into fucking situations.
I'm sorry, Thea.
I know you are, Lunan. Just please, please be careful. I can't lose you, alright?
Alright.
I'll see you tomorrow. Get some rest. Don't do anything else stupid.
Zach's gonna look it back at the bar and he's gonna just go. Shake his head.
Yeah. Alright. I love you, buddy.
I love you too, Thea.
Alright.
Hi, Thea.
Bye, T. Nobody else in the party died, right?
Nope, just me. I was the only one that fought.
Don't let anybody else do it.
Alright.
Just try and stay out of trouble until I get there.
Fine. I will behave until you get here.
Good. Probably get there uneven tomorrow.
That long?
It takes time. I was gonna try and do some more teleportation, but I only have so many spell slots, Zach.
Alright.
I will talk to you tomorrow.
That was weird. The captions were like a minute behind.
I know, I saw that.
I was like, what's happening? What is it hearing? Alright. I love you.
I love you too, you fucking dumbass.
There. See you tomorrow.
See. Sound cuts out. Ring ceases to glow.
Well, that could have been worse.
Half of the clock.
Yes, we're about to get wrapped up. I would like to have you guys ideally leave the fighting ring and head to get a rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can get wrapped up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
20 minutes.
Yeah. 20 minutes max. Baron's like,
Okay.
Baron is standing there next to you, sipping on his drink, just kind of
Does
looking.
he have an umbrella in it?
Of course. Who do you think he is?
How's he looking?
Make me an insight check.
Is he drunk?
Make me an insight check.
Yeah, how much has he been drinking?
Hard to say. He's sort of been sipping.
I suppose it depends on what he's been sipping.
My insight is 22.
23.
Alright. 22. He seems maybe a little bit tipsy, but not very drunk at all. And what exactly are you trying to tell?
How he's doing.
He's sipping, he's sort of like brooding in the corner, like he still looks definitely affected by having seen you die. And he's, sort of seems to be circling back a little bit into the more sort of grumpy, angry place after having calmed down a little bit. Like he doesn't seem like actively like he's gonna go do anything, but he's just sort of sitting there, just like glaring into his cup.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna walk over to him and sit next to him.
He's like leaning against the bar. He is right there, right next to you.
Yeah.
But,
I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder again. How are you holding up?
I'm fine.
Baron.
Never been better.
There's no need to lie to me.
That's fine. I've seen people die before, and you know it's a thing that happens, and you didn't stay dead, so that's good. So it's fine.
Alright, one more time, a little bit less exception.
I didn't enjoy watching that, and I would like to not watch it happen again. So be fucking careful next time.
You got a deal. He's gonna put a hand on his jaw. He's gonna wave for permission, and then he's gonna kiss him.
Gay.
And they have pronouns.
Damn.
I got some thunder. My goodness.
Just for having pronouns.
So, guys were like, alright, are we out of here?
Let's go get our fucking money first.
Good.
Don't even bother with that other guy. I don't wanna deal with that. Let's go collect the winnings. It's $1,000.
As you walk over to, excuse me, the betting area to get your money, please make me a perception check. Anybody who's going over can feel free to do so.
I also went over to the guy earlier, so I just want to.
Oh yes, sorry, I totally forgot about that. Cool. Yeah, you go over to this. Okay, sexy. We'll do Tatsu.
Oh yeah.
You go over to this dwarven dude who is sort of packing up a bunch of weapons, getting them all together, and yeah, he turns as you walk over and is like, "Hey there, enjoy the fights tonight."
Well, no, not really.
Well I suppose that's understandable under the circumstances of the night.
Yeah. No, one of my friends died.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
Now,
is not great.
Now, I know that you were his sponsor, right? Now you put my friend effectively in his grave.
Look,
And
we've already had a discussion and a
Now-
settlement about this. and
excuse the fuck out of you, okay? I just want to say, I'm not gonna make a big stink about this. You know, I come from a town where we don't make big stinks unless it's really fucking bad.
this
now-
is you not making a big stink about it.
No, it's not. Now, hey, you. Now, I'm inclined not to make said big stink. If I run a concept by you, and we talk something out.
That is very vague. What do you mean?
Now, what I'm thinking is, now, tell me if this is even like something that's in the ballpark, right? If I'm if I'm even playing in the same league, right? So, what if I had a weapon of some kind that could come with me into a dream?
Interesting. You see him sort of switch from defensive mode to like inventor mode. As he
Mhm.
like sort of is like, so essentially, a weapon that could travel between the material plane and the dream plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't know if that's ever been attempted before.
And how about? And let me say, I'd be willing to be a little guinea pig of sorts and try this weapon out for you. However, I need it as soon as humanly possible.
I mean, that's not something I've ever heard of being even attempted before.
Okay, well, run the numbers. You know what I mean? Talk around, see, if we need a team, we need a team. Let's put that team together. I am willing to help. Hell, I'm willing to be your sponsor.
Alright. You've interested me. Tell you what. It's been a long night.
Mhm.
I will pack my things up. I will start looking over some options tonight and tomorrow. Come visit me at the shop tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll talk some more details.
I'm gonna stick out my hand to shake his hand.
He sticks out his.
A
gives
little
you a
shake.
handshake. He also sort of pats his coat for a second and then reaches in and pulls out a little business card that says the Dark Heart Blacksmith Shop.
Cool.
And has a little, on the back of it, it has a little map of the city, and one of the buildings is sort of embossed with gold. As it sort of as a little indicator of which building it is.
Got it. Well, you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You as well.
And I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna put my hood up, and I'm gonna find Zach.
Okay, cool. So yeah, at this point, you guys would be making your way across over to the betting area. With that nat 20, you see approaching you a tall, I described him wrong earlier. I told you guys blue. That was incorrect. He's brass. Brass scaled dragonborn.
Okay.
Who fits the description of Jared,
Okay.
the sponsor of Bray, who was described to you earlier, and he is looking directly at you, Zach, and sort of making his way through the crowd toward you.
Alright. Zach will wait for him.
Cool. Yeah, he gets over there. He's how tall are you?
Fucking six and change.
Okay, he's like half a foot taller than you. Yeah, so he gets over there, walks up to you, has a big like smile on his face, and goes, "Hello there. My name is Jared. I am one of the many sponsors of the champions here, and well, I wanted to have a quick conversation with you."
Alright, I'm all ears.
Well, I had already been planning to talk to you after the your first fight, which went quite well. And then, of course, there was the debacle of the second one. So, I wanted to sort of reach out an olive branch of sorts and offer up half of my champion's winnings and give you my card if you ever consider championing for another sponsor in the future.
I will consider it.
Excellent. He reaches into his pocket, hands you a card. Please make me a wisdom saving throw.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's cocked.
That is very cocked.
That was almost a 1. That's a 7, I think. Not great. Oh, actually, probably just fine. Oh, that's totally just fine. That's a 17.
Okay.
Oh, it's not enough.
Cool. So yeah, he hands you his card and says, my information is on the back. I would love if you would come and visit me at the shop tomorrow and just take a look around and we can have a discussion.
What happens?
You don't notice anything.
Hate that. Okay. Well, I'll see. I'll see if I have time in my busy schedule.
I look forward to seeing you.
Okay. Hate that.
Did he walk away?
He is not quite yet. He will say, I've already spoken to Argoth, and they have added half of Bray's winnings into your pile.
Thank you kindly.
You're very welcome. I'll see you tomorrow. And at that, he walks away. You have a card in your possession now that has his name and says the Bright Fire Blacksmith Shop.
And he left.
He has left now, yes.
I would like to say, while invisible, to Zakkas. Do we not like that guy?
I'm not sure where we stand on that guy.
Make me a perception.
You hear things to
Natural
perceive,
20.
yeah.
Nat 20. Yeah. You know this is Tat. You know this is Tat
Oh.
being invisible using his cloak.
Oh. I assumed
And-
from that fucking voice it was
Yeah.
that.
And you are not surprised.
Oh, okay.
He does not spook
Okay.
you.
Boo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really trust anybody in here after I fucking died, but I don't really feel one way or another about him.
Oh, I just talked to the your old sponsor about doing the weapon with the dream stuff, and he's very intrigued. He's going to get back to me tomorrow. I just didn't know if this was a guy that we need to talk to about that same type of deal.
I don't know. I don't know him well enough if we want to get into that territory,
Right.
but we could.
Yeah,
I'd be open to
I
it.
mean, why don't we sleep on it?
All right. Let's get our winnings and get the fuck out.
Yep.
Cool. So y'all head over, meet up with Argoth. They have a decent bag that they hand to you, Zakkas, and they're like, right, so including the 1,000 we agreed on, plus the 1,600 from your winnings, plus 800 as half Bray's winnings, that comes out to 3,400 gold pieces, plus the bag. And that diamond that we already gave you. So, I sincerely hope that you still all continue to be patrons of our lovely establishment as well as the other establishments in town, and don't,
Don't talk shit about your place because I died here.
yeah, be nice. Business to run, kind of our big thing.
Understood.
Thank you.
I just had a question. How much did T win? Because she technically voted for both people and it was a draw.
That is an excellent point. Cool. T, you can go over to a teller. You gave. You should get. I think, yeah. No, you
Why'd
get,
you move
you
like
get double
that?
back on both. This is a draw. So you bet 5 gold on Zach and 3 gold on Bray. So you get in total 16 gold back. So you get double of each. So you get your 16 gold in your hand. Baron walks away for a second and is given 30 gold and then also 30 more gold.
When you said Baron puts down some stuff, I knew that he voted for at least the other guy.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Okay.
He was the undefeated champion.
Cool. So you all have got all your money. Any last things before heading back to the tavern and going to sleep?
Zach will take another shot.
Cool. That has been 2 since the last time I had you take a.
Yeah, so that's
So go ahead and make a save.
I'll take a shot with him.
All right.
natural one.
Natural 1.
Jesus.
You're drunk. Like drunk. Like you almost throw up. You're so drunk.
Yeah.
Like we have to carry him out of the tavern drunk?
Possibly.
Or the
Out
bar?
of the ring, yeah. Tat, this is your second shot as well.
Yeah.
Alright, make me a con save, please.
Con save.
Zach's not gonna let that stand because he realizes that they can't carry him, so he'll cast lay on hands on himself.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you're good. Yeah.
Okay, come on, big guy. Let's get you to bed.
I'm fine.
It don't look fine to me.
he'll make a show
What?
of it, and he'll be like, he'll put it on his head, and then he'll cast fire. And so he's basically back to where he was.
Cool. So just a little bit drunk.
Yeah. See? I'm fine.
That is
Okay, well-
so convenient.
You want it too?
No, I'm good. But like, if there was a situation where you really needed it, it'd be nice.
Yeah, to sober up real quick. You know what I mean?
Hey.
I find the good, you know, a little splashy of cold water does the trick.
Did you just say a little splashy?
No.
A little splashy for a little day.
Okay, let's go to bed.
Hey.
Time to sleep. Let's all get in our rooms and go.
Alright, well, Tab, do you want help looking for your fucking shadows?
Oh yeah, can I make an investigation check to see if I see any shadows around me?
Yeah, sure. Are you doing this as you're still in the ring, or are you doing this as you are all walking back? to
Walking
town?
back.
Yeah, go ahead.
Walking.
Can I give help action?
Yes, you may. So, with advantage.
Cool. Oh, thank God. Dirty 20. The first one was a nat one.
Good lord. As you all are walking back together, you don't see any shadows that are out of place. Everything
That's a good-
seems normal. As you're all there together, you even feel a slight, vague sense of safety.
Cool. Good. Let's go sleep.
Alright. Cool. You all had to sleep. So you will all be getting a long rest, and we will pick up. Actually, real quick, we won't do anything with it, but Tat, please roll me a d6.
A D6.
D6. Yep.
Okay.
You heard the man.
Just one D6?
Just one d6. I've been having you do this every time.
Oh, yeah, well. Ha! 3.
Please roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Wisdom save. Come on. Big money. 19.
Okay.
That's a first.
Yeah, right? I've been really striking out on these.
Cool. In that case, I will say you all sleep vaguely peacefully through the night.
Woohoo!
Thank God. It was the first time in like 3 nights.
Yeah.
Thank God. I really needed another night.
You really did. You need to figure out what you're gonna offer whoever that lady is that you're talking to.
Yeah, like you don't know. You monster.
You.
Yo.
Cool.
Alright.
So, we're done then?
Yeah. If nobody's got any last things, any last stuff to say before you fully go to sleep, then that's that.
I was gonna say, can I say goodbye to Core?
Oh yeah.
Are you
Yes.
saying goodbye to corn?
Corn.
Corn?
There's no end.
Core. I said core.
Yeah, as you guys are leaving the ring, he is like, I can, if you want, we could say bye here, or I could, I could walk you back.
Okay, yeah, you can come with if you want. I don't know. Are you staying anywhere around here or? What's the-
I mean, I don't know where you guys are.
Oh
staying.
well, yeah. You can. I mean, if you just want to bunk with us, like that's.
I mean, I
Fine.
have a room, but
Oh, okay,
it might be in the same inn. I don't know.
Maybe. Who's to say? Who's to say? Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So yeah, he walks back with you guys, and when you get there, he's like, "Yeah, this isn't where I'm staying."
Ah.
So,
Okay.
well, he reaches for your hand and lifts it up and gives you a little kiss on the back of your hand. And it was a pleasure meeting you, Lunan, and I sincerely hope that we see each other again.
I hope I see you soon too.
Are you doing anything for breakfast tomorrow?
Kind of looking around at the others and being like, no, I don't. No,
We are not.
no, I
Lunan
am
is
not.
free.
Well, there's some great bakeries in town if you wanted to have breakfast.
I love
with,
bakeries.
Like with me.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. I love bakeries. So, works out.
Cool. Well, I will stop by in the morning then.
I'll see you then.
Good night.
Good night.
He sort of looks at like the whole restaurant and he's like, nice to meet you guys too. Night.
Zach will, nod his hat.
Baron gives him a little wink.
I forgot Zakkas wears a hat.
All the time.
Boy hat.
I forget.
Baron, you're muted.
As soon as he's out of earshot, I want to like kind of sneak up behind Lunan and be like, "Hey, she was like a halfway decent guy," and I'm also invisible, so.
God.
He seems like a halfway decent guy.
I think God's trying to tell you something, Lunan.
I think so.
Crazy.
Why is this? Kind of sounds like TinkerTat a little bit.
Maybe your God is TinkerTat.
Don't tell him that.
I'm gonna need to convert.
I'm going to then walk over to Zach and like climb up Zach and whisper in his Zach's ear. This is an amazing opportunity.
You know what, God? I think you're right.
From now on, every night after Luna goes to sleep, before I go to sleep, I'm right in that spot between awake and asleep. I'm gonna be like, "This is God. Listen to Ted. He's a good guy."
Lunan does trance instead of sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
But
that.
I guess it should work the same way.
Yeah.
If he's invisible, then I guess like there's not much of a difference.
Yeah.
I feel like he's probably even more susceptible to it if he's trancing.
Yeah.
He's like, oh my god,
Yes.
oh my god.
You could do that for the whole 4 hours while he's trancing.
Yeah, you could
Be
just
like,
stand there and go,
listen to Tad.
this is God.
This is God. TinkerTat is a good guy. You should listen to him. If he's whatever he says, you do it.
As if Lunan already doesn't do that.
Yeah, right?
Don't talk back.
Awful.
Start being a little more mischievous. It's fun.
Okay.
That's where I'm leaving that for now.
Alright, cool. You all head to sleep and get a good long rest, and we will pick up in 2 weeks for our next session in the morning.
I really wanted to trip over an invisible cat.
I'm too quick.
Awful. Alright, well, thank you everybody for watching. And
Buenos noches.
Attaboy.
there
Got
you
it.
go.
Good job.
We will see you next time. And if there's any episodes that you haven't caught up on, they are all available on my YouTube channel to watch, and they will be there forever.
Did you tell people what your YouTube channel is?
Hold on, I will
Oh my
put
god,
it
does not.
in the comments. I have a thing I can do to make it appear in chat. There we go. There is now a link to it in the chat. Nice.
Slay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.